Now, great topic today. And what I want you to do is take everything that I have for you. And furthermore, your expansion of knowledge. Of course, we're all here to do something. And hopefully it is something great. Of course, because you have not a lifetime to be here on this earth. But you want to leave your mark as best as you possibly can in the best way you can, of course. So today's topic is, of course, I wrote this down. How to grow in life. Now, of course, there are going to always be so many ways to grow in life, develop, from expansion of your brain to your physical outer body. Of course, there are always going to be so many ways to grow. Growth. I could start by becoming a better person for myself, learning to have discipline in life, learning to further my own knowledge, which would be 100% the most greatest way to grow in life. Growing in life, I can take what I have and share with other people. Not necessarily meaning you have to share all of your resources, but maybe sharing bits and pieces. I know you may need this. I can help you with that. So I'm gonna get my karma up by expanding my growth. Of course, I may want to be able to help someone else. Now, the more I help people in general that are not just myself, of course, I learn to grow and develop a better me. See, now me being a better me isn't just about me. Of course, I'd have to go outward to help more people in general to become a better me. Of course, I don't have to become a people pleaser, of course, to be able to help people, of course. See, when I help others, I'm gonna learn to be able to discipline myself to be able to help. Maybe I'm gonna inspire. Maybe I'm gonna motivate, help someone in an area that they never thought was possible. Now I'm growing while at the same time allowing someone else to furthermore grow in their own nature for their future growth. Of course, we all need these things. Now, more ways to be able to grow, of course. Learning to love myself. If I learn to love myself these days, of course I'm gonna grow because I'm gonna actually understand and have a full understanding of what it is to love thyself. Now, of course, once I learn how to love myself within this process, of course, I'm gonna grow because I'm gonna know exactly what I want for myself, maybe from someone else. Of course, growth. We love growth. Now, maybe I could just simply fail at something in life. Just constantly failing at life. Now, with all of those failures, which makes you a highly knowledgeable, wise risk taker, you have all the knowledge within you because you grow. Every mistake, every failure, all the opportunities you take, and you probably failed at it, you are becoming wiser and wiser and wiser and more knowledgeable for all the teachings in the world. Of course, that's growth. The more you put yourself out there to try, to attempt, to actually do, you become more growth because you're learning. You're learning more knowledge. You're learning how to move around all the mistakes that you made in life. Now, it won't be easy being the fool in life, but sometimes it is very much great for our growth because the more we go out, we attempt, we try, we fail, we don't succeed, because they say, when you don't succeed the first time, who knows, because you may succeed the next time. Of course, that is with growth. Of course, I can't be the best business owner on my very first attempt, but who knows, maybe the 10th time. I have much more knowledge, I have better expertise. I'm that much more greater in everything I've done because I've already tried this a million times. I've tried this so many times that it's just like now I have nothing but knowledge to obtain these right here, these skills. Now I'm gonna go and learn at this job. Of course, growth is everything you've ever wanted it to be. It's like if I go and work at this job, I'm gonna learn this skill repeatedly. Every day I wake up, I'm gonna learn this skill. And you're gonna get better and better. See, first you're gonna start off subpar. You may even just be a noob cybot. Just so much of a novice that it's just like, I know I'm not gonna be great at this now. But then after a while, something magical happens, family. You become better, you become quicker, you become faster. You learn how to not work so hard that you're gonna start working smart. Now it's like, now you have people look at you like, how do you do it? And you like, oh, I just simply dived deep in and started going in. I started going ham. You know, it's just like, you get better. It's like as if I'm training to be an athlete. See, for personal growth, I'd have to get out there, go and start motivating myself, oneself, to be great, to be all that I can be, putting myself out there, risk-taking every single day. And of course, the more I do it, the more I get better. You see what I'm saying? Personal growth, that's how I get better. See, in life, there's always need for growth. And a lot of times we think that we're not growing and developing. But of course, over a short period of time, maybe not just so short, but over a course of time, years, months, just the more times that I do whatever I'm doing, I'm gonna grow. You're gonna grow and you're gonna develop. Now, always remember, it takes you to constantly keep doing what you're doing. You know, you have to commit. It's like if I want to be a great drawer, see, first I may be able to draw stick figures. I can't draw the actual people and stuff like that. But see, you have to start off somewhere. It's like, oh, I started drawing little squiggly hairs. Now it's like I'm just drawing these lines and it looks like hair. See, that's growth. Now, growth, how to grow in life. I have to constantly keep putting myself out there, attempting to fail, to know that there's gonna be risk that I'm gonna have to take, hurdles that I'm gonna have to jump. Now, you don't have to be like no one else but yourself, because you're so great that your growth happens right before your eyes. And it's gonna be beautiful to somebody because you're gonna have that magnificent big brain inside of your head, and you're gonna be giving off this energy and this vibe, and it's gonna be so authentic that it's gonna be like, that's me? And they're gonna be like, that's you. That's your personal growth. Your growth happens right before your eyes. And you may say to yourself, I don't know if I'm growing. Am I getting better at this? Of course, you're gonna always be getting better. It's like a video game. You first you play it and you're hitting the game over. But you ever played a game and you're just reaching that game over stage? And then after a while it's like, okay, I beat level 1, game over. And I play it again, I make it to level 5, game over. Next thing you know, boom, I beat the whole game. Wow. You'd say, now that's what growth is all about. That's how you grow in life. Now, whatever I'm doing in life, I will get better at that as long as I know that I'm gonna get better. See, it's when you tell yourself you're not gonna grow, because of course, you're not gonna grow because you're gonna tell yourself, and you're gonna be telling yourself self-doubt. Now, you'll get better at self-doubting yourself. Don't ever think you won't, because the more you do it, the more better you become at it. Now, of course, life is whatever you make of it, right? Self-growth, growth. How can I grow in life? Consistency, commitment, dedication, self-motivation. And if I continuously doing it, I'm gonna be so great that it doesn't even matter what no one else says, because I'm just being me. The authentic version of me, you know, the one that People may hate, but then there's gonna be so many people who's gonna love your growth. Of course, it's gonna be a whole plethora of people who's gonna hate your growth because they would love for you to be somewhere down in the average section. Average of people doing what other people are doing and doing it the same way that they're doing it or copying someone. That's not growth. But hey, you can get growth in copying somebody. You won't be great as them. You will never ever be as great. But you will become a great copycat. See, you will always miss something out, but you will grow as a copycat. Don't never let anyone tell you less. You'll be a great copycat, but you won't be the best because that person you copy from will always be great because he's going to be authentic or she's going to be authentic. But don't believe the hype because you will grow. You may be 16 steps behind as you copy someone, but you will always grow. Growth is everywhere, and don't ever think it isn't. But soon as I take my time and I just completely make a fool of myself all the time, that's when I become a person who are full of growth. I'm gonna start loving me before anyone else loves me. Growth. I'm gonna self-discipline myself to be able to get better in all aspects and all things that I do. Now, it's like if I started doing fitness to lose a little weight, right? Or build a few muscles. Now, to build a few muscles, you're gonna have to continuously keep trying. To lose weight, you're gonna have to continuously working out to burn the calories, right? It's growth. See, now it's mind over matter, right? Of course, that's growth. The more I do it, the more better I become. Because when I first tried, there's that little itch in the back of my mind. I may not be great at this, right? You may not be great. You may not be so hot. You doing music and you're like, my lyrics, they're not fire. Of course your lyrics ain't fire. You gotta put them down every single day. You gotta put them down all the time. You gotta drop them videos like it's hotcakes. And you gotta start doing. You take that drum set and you gotta keep banging every day. You gotta keep playing with that piano till you get to the point where you're like Beethoven. You won't be like Beethoven, but you will be exactly like you. And you will be so great that nothing could stop you because you'll be the most authentic version of you. Now, that's personal growth. How can I grow in life? By consistently doing me, the best I can. The best version of me comes out when I become the best version of myself. Now that's growth. Learning how to be me, which is myself. Then I see personal growth. No matter how many people I listen to, no matter how many times I view and speculate, the best version of me for life growth is me trying to be me and be authentically myself. Now, if I gotta scream and shout, of course, that's me. Now, there are gonna be times where people try to hinder you and hold you back because they don't wanna see the greatest version of you. Now, you have to cancel them out because self-growth is required in life, and for self-growth, I have to take risk. You have to take as many risks as possible. You got to look like the careless fool walking off of the cliff. Who knows what's over that cliff? You may walk into a mine full of gold, platinum bars, gold doubloons. You may walk into a bag of millions of dollars, and you be like, woo! I knew it. They tried to play me like I was a fool, and I walked over this cliff and fell into a bottomless pit of money. Wait, what? But how am I gonna get out? Don't worry, you're rich now. You're rich because your growth is so exponentially great. And you're gonna be so awesome, so amazing. And then the words when you talk will be so profound because you are becoming the best version of you. Now that's self-growth. Continue doing you. Continue being the best version of you and watch how you succeed. Now, many won't believe, but you have to believe your growth is exponentially fantastic. With that being said, families, keep growing every day. Remember, the more you do something, the more you grow because you have more knowledge and better ways to be able to get around this. And you have that much more wisdom about doing it. Now, it's not about what he did or she did or they did. It's about how you did it because, of course, your growth is what matters. How I grow, not how anyone else grows. You grow. You grow to become the best version of you every single day. Don't stop. You're gonna be magnificent and you're gonna be so wise and have so much wisdom that no one's gonna be able to stop you because you're gonna be doing you authentically. Now that's life. That's what God made you to do. Remember, stay kind, stay blessed, show appreciation, show someone love, help and inspire as many people as you possibly can in life because that too is growth. Peace out, fams. Have a great day.